Protože mě nenapadá, jako já v tom baráku musím něco podle mě udělat v téhle krčmě, protože tady něco prostě musí být, co mám udělat.
What the? Get them! Oh.
Táhni pryč. Přece tady něco musí kurňa být.
The door won't budge.
Tam se nedostanu, do prkínka, ale... Kdybych věděl... Marilyn, to je určitě Marilyn Monroe, a 100% je to Marilyn Monroe. Ale mě fakt zajímá lidi, tyhle, co tady mám do prkínka dělat. Já jsem tady. Sem se nedostanu. Hele, ta loď jde pryč, kámo. Ta loď byla tady. A teď je ta loď tady.
The port is closed by order of Robert Frogmore. Back off.
Back off. Odejdi. Něco mě zabilo. Takže aspoň vím, že sem nemám jít. Aspoň vím, že sem nemám jít. Takže já musím něco prostě udělat tady. Něco tady prostě musím ještě udělat. Jenže když člověk neví, co tady má udělat, tak jako ono to je docela špatný. To je divný, já. Já tady, já opravdu lidi nevím upřímně, co tady mám jakoby dělat. To fakt netuším. Ono se vám to možná jeví, jakože úplně že jednoduše, jo, ale aha.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
To jsou tyhle ty vole, a co ty vole, něco mi to říká, něco mi to říká, ty vole. Jasný, byl nebezpečný, jasný, byl nebezpečný. Albert Tromogol byl nebezpečný, a proto Levispina i ostatní rybáře představoval smrtelnou hrozbou. Aha, jasný.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not? Levisův dům, ty vole, Levisův dům.
I've said everything I know.
Aha, jasný, jasný. Už vím, už chápu.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Stopy.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Jasný, už skladiště, jasný, že...
There's something in the pocket. And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far. The door won't budge.
Jak se vydává zbraň, ty mě zajímalo. Mě zajímalo, jak se vydává zbraň. Ale přemýšlím, ty vado, já normálně přemýšlím, jak to mám jakože udělat, tyjo, to by mě jakože docela by mě to i zajímalo, jak to mám udělat.
The blood is fresh.
Nedaleko
Whoever it
bude,
belongs
nebo...
to could not have got far.
Pardon, ale nedaleko, ale jakože... jak se střílí, jak se vytavírá ta zbraň? Jo, aha, takhle, jasný. Paráda. První monstr.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Levis se může skrývat v krčmě. Levis ten, co zavraždil Alberta, se může skrývat v krčmě okenského přístavu. Je jasný, takže jdeme do toho, jdeme do přístavu. Stopy nás tam zavedou, dámy a pánové. Stopy nás tam vždycky zavedou.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Don't do that again.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
A ještě něco, tady ten týpek, ten borec, za kterého hraju, mě připomíná, jako kdyby hrál Max Payna. Ten podle mě byl v Max Paynovi, ten 100% byl musel být v Max Paynovi, protože tohle mi připomíná hodně Max Payna.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day.
Viděl jsem tady v okolí nějaký divný obludy.
I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
S Bohem.
Bye.
Víš od hostinského, takže jdeme nahoru. Říkal, že se můžeme dostat do těch dveří, kam jsme se potřebovali dostat.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Zabil jste Alberta, proč?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Vypadáte tak divně.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
Well, I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Co je to ten znešený rod?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters who control most of the city's underworld, The Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That said, the port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this.
What the? Get them! Oh.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Tyva, já nevím, jestli mám prozradit. Tyva, to je těžký, jestli ho prozradit nebo ne. Tyva, já jsem slibil, že ho
I
neprozradit.
tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and a scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Jarunka, ahoj, ahoj, zdravím tě, užívej si to tady, v pohodě, užívej. Na nic nečekej. Já jenom něco ještě zařídím tady, no to tady je trošičku nepřehledné, no. Snažím se najít příčinu mých vidin.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
They're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Je podle vás mezi vidinami a psychopatií nějaká spojitost? Myslíte si, že teleportují? Já jenom nechápu, proč se mi tady to děje, tyhle, že Někdo mi něco dá, já to prostě neslyším, nebo respektive nevím. Já na to musím přijít, dámy a pánové. Já na to přijdu. What the fuck?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Povězte mi něco o expedici, něco bližší.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Přístav uzavřen, co mám mít?